another one, another one. DJ Khaled.
Let's take them back. Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word? That's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have
basketball
no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Not fouling a jump shoot.
Yeah, that's basketball IQ.
Okay, thank you. Kevin Harlan has a very high basketball IQ. Shaq has it too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like it.
I went to BYB, Bust Your Butt University.
What a great shot looking west over downtown Portland from the banks of the Willamette River. We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. This game is part of the travel schedule for New Orleans. Of course, the news going into this one. Gerald Henderson, sidelined, out with an injury.
Kevin, he's only going to be out a short time. You know, he got hurt in the last game. He's not available currently, but they expect him back soon.
Yeah, lucky for him and them. It looks like he avoided any serious damage.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis the forward tandem. And it's Asik in at the center filling out the middle. Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
Portland with the ball. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Davis sets a screen. The drive by Gordon. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Davis kicks to Evans. In the corner, it's Gordon. From outside, off the mark. Portland's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Davis sets a screen. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee, the pass to Aminu. It's good from long range. Aminu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Gordon with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Davis kicks to Plumlee. Davis dishes to Plumlee. The jump hook. Asik comes up with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Holiday, the pass to Asik. He kicks to Gordon. They set the pick. Passes it to Evans. He feeds it to Asik. Back to Evans. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. It's a tie ball game. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lillard outside. Holiday with the block. And now the Pelicans on the break. Evans leading the charge. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And looking at Jrue Holiday, there's one thing he could do to really improve his game. Something that would, for the first time in a full season, help get his field goal percentage up over 45%. And that's just to get to the rim more often. Attack off the dribble.
Now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. On the topic of Holiday, there's one stat that proves that he hasn't been going to the basket. He is averaging, Clark, less than 2 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah, his direct competitors are getting to the line. Guys like Lillard and Steph Curry shoot more than double the free throw. That's one reason why through last season they'd won a lot more games than Holiday.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They were going to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
And here's Holiday after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Davis sets a screen. There's Gordon. They get it back. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there. And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
1 shot. Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
That one misses for Davis.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
Now here's Plumlee. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Lillard. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Plumlee with the steal. And now Portland on the break. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Roof shots.
And he makes the first. And you know, Clark, another important point regarding Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been an every gamer throughout his young
Isn't
career.
That
is remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
Now here's Evans. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Outside Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Gordon goes in. And the Pelicans miss again. Well, for the Pelicans last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one thing, but their mentality, the way they fought through the game was fantastic.
Yeah, and Kevin, you look at their record against other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor. And having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Come get it, come get it.
Davis kicks to Evans. Puts it up from 12. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
And, guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards. Too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And, Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Chris Kaman has checked in for Portland. Vonleh comes in for Davis. And New Orleans also making a change. Jins has checked in. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. Last season was possibly the best of Tyreke Evans' career, at least since his unbelievable rookie campaign.
And Kevin, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
Now here's McCollum. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. To the paint. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Evans. 6 points for Eric Gordon.
You know, back to Tyreke Evans last year, he had a big jump in three-point percentage. He was also up in assists, rebounds, really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also up in turnovers.
And talking about Tyreke Evans, you really hope he can build on what he did last year. He has too much talent to waste on inconsistency. Time for him to just step up here in the prime of his career.
you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in blocks, fourth in rebounding. You know, they also show up in the top 5 in opponent scoring. That's a good number, and that's a good place to be as a team in that statistical category.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
Crabs check in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Lillard kicks to Vonleh. Pass to Keenan. Lillard against Holiday. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 11.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I had a chance to catch up with Terry Stotts. One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin, we'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Cram. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Puts up a 3, and again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Gordon after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Holiday, the pass to Davis. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Knocked away. Kicks it out to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Now here's McCollum, defended by Gordon. Steps back and shoots off the left rim and out.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, last year the Pelicans were a team on the rise, making the playoffs. A solid season overall, especially on the road. Really, they sent notice by what they did away from New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, 17 road wins. I mean, you say to yourself, well, that doesn't sound great. But when you're a young, up-and-coming team, one of the things that you can really value is your ability to go into hostile environments and have success. They're going to be building on that confidence.
And the first one at the line is good.
As for the Pelicans on the road, I mean, they had the fewest road wins of all the West playoff teams. The franchise hasn't had a winning road record since 2009 when they were the Hornets.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Davis. Allen comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. And so he makes both from the line.
And for the Pelicans and their road struggles last season, they are a younger team. It's a team built around a young superstar in Anthony Davis. So taking road lumps is just kind of part of that growing process.
And he gets it to go. list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Number 1, Jrue Holiday. And, of course, Damian Lillard.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
That's good. Lillard's got 16 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Cole. He dishes it to Pondexter. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Cram. Coming in off a 10-point game in his last outing. Came in a screen. It's Vonleh. It's out the key. And another three for Portland.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
And so here's New Orleans, trailing by 4. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And when things started to go wrong for them in that game, boy, did they ever go wrong. They just could never get back on track in that game.
Greg, the problem to me was no consistency. Anytime they strung together a couple of baskets, they couldn't build on it.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Portland, C.J. McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Throw good, McCollum.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so he hits both. Portland did end up 4th in the West, as you said, Greg. You're talking about that, and their 31-21 in-conference record was the exact same as it was at the end, Clark, of the 2014 season.
Well, actually, Portland won more games in 2014 than they did last season. Ended up 4th in the conference, mostly because of how they won their division.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Kicks to Cram. There's a minute left in the first. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Here's Crabb. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Cole. Covered by Lillard. And Cole kicks to Anderson. Tries to snap the cold streak. The shot is good off the backboard.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Trailblazers lead by 13. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the Brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade, and there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard is out there with Davis. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Crabbe in at the shooting guard position. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Myers Leonard. Plumlee with the screen. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Jrue Holiday. 3rd in steals, 4th in assists, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And, you know, it's his lightning-quick hands that have made him one of the best at taking the ball away from opponents. He's also got excellent anticipation.
And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Holiday. 6 to shoot. The feed to Evans. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Davis with a screen on Howard, and Lillard gets double-teamed. Davis sets a screen. Crabbe kicks to Davis. His first shot coming late. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gordon the pass to Holiday. Pass to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Portland leading by 7. The pass to Aminu. Asik against Plumlee. It's stolen by Davis. Evans up top. 6 points for him. Right side, Gordon. No luck. Now Portland takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Aminu kicks to Crabbe. Gets the 3-point before. Crabbe's got 10 points in the game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Portland leading by 8. Plumlee in the post, working on Asik. Lillard at time, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
They throw good. Damian Lillard. Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican model.
To the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And that is good. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now. And as you said, I mean, New Orleans made the playoffs for the first time under the name Pelicans. Unfortunately for them, they ran into the Warriors in the first round and were promptly swept away.
Davis against Davis. The 11-footer. Asik with the bucket. Asik's got his second bucket of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Crabbe. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And thinking back to the Pelicans playoffs from last year, let a 20-point lead slip away in that fourth quarter of Game 3. But they played better than a sweep and got valuable postseason experience for that young roster. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Lillard from outside. Rebound, Asik.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Evans outside. Feeds it to Holiday. Back to Evans. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Evans has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Lillard dishes to Crabbe. Davis with a screen on Gordon. Crabbe kicks to Plumlee, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Davis against Davis. On the wing, Gordon. Uncovered. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 11 points for Eric Gordon. Trailblazers leading by 8.
let's take a look now at the numbers for Davis. Second in blocks, fourth in rebounding, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Davis. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Poked loose. Plumlee, the pass to Aminu. And Plumlee kicks to Vonleh. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Second shot opportunity, and Davis sends it back. Here's Crabb, covered by Evans. Plumlee, they had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
You know, Anthony Davis, seen as a defense-first superstar when he was drafted out of Kentucky, but his offensive game has really blossomed so much that you say it's defense now where he still can really improve.
Chris Kaman's checked in for Portland. And then for New Orleans, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asha. Anderson comes in for Davis. And it's Allen in for Eric Gordon. Trailblazers leading by 8. They set the pick. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded by McCollum. Out left to the wing. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Vonleh. And for Anthony Davis, a tremendous shot blocker. Great mobility for his size. Clark, he can be a tear, certainly defensive.
Yeah, he's got all the tools, Kevin. I mean, I think as he grows in his awareness and positioning and anticipation, and he'll be a player who can contend for Defensive Player of the Year every year.
Now here is Holiday. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. A nice shot by Anderson.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Dishes it to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Holiday with it. Now defended by McCollum. And Holiday kicks to Ajinça. Now the dish to Allen. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Anderson. And he uses the glass on the layups. Now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Kaman. There's Vonleh. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Allen outside. And here's Anderson from the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Passes it to Aminu. He kicks to McCollum. Now here's Aminu, covered by Evans. 4 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. That's tipped. And here's Aminu. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. McCollum with the ball. Evans is there. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A good job here in the second. I mean, they're pounding it inside, getting it to the hoop, going strong to the rim. I mean, that's power basketball at its best.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trail Blazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team in injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
And it's Cole missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure you appreciate it.
Here's McCollum. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the Blazers and injuries, even when they fought through pain, guys weren't at 100%. Aldridge wasn't quite the same with his hand injury.
And losing Matthews for the season was huge too, guys. I mean, every team goes through injury woes and bumps during the course of a season, but the Blazers just seem to be, at least in the last half dozen years or so, hit very hard every year.
First free throw is good. Well, New Orleans is still a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoffs last year.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And for the Pelicans, part of why they look so mature is how they protect leads. I mean, rarely giving away points for free and knowing how to close out games.
Here's Cole. Anderson outside. Clock at 6. There's the 3. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
You know, guys, the Pelicans only lost 5 games last year where they led going into the fourth quarter. They won 38 when entering the fourth quarter with the lead. That's very mature basketball for a team that's as young as they are.
Kaman sets a screen for McCollum. On deep. Kept alive. Kaman's shot is good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Anderson can't get that one to fall.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's McCollum. The stupendous finish in traffic. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And the Pelicans miss again.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Allen, that's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The Pelicans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Craig. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard outside. He feeds it to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. Shoots. Cole with the rebound. He dishes it to Pondexter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He came into tonight following a tremendous performance last time out and looks eager for a repeat. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing? And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 21 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Pelicans trail by 7. So for New Orleans right now, the shot blocking pair of Davis and Ishak inside. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded by McCollum. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pelicans.
And guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
Here's Davis, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. We were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
And that's a great point because, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession, and that's good news for the rest of that team.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light has officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
He hits the second from the line. Going back to Ed Davis, his rebounds and field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside, And, Greg, the skill set to convert scoring opportunities as well.
And Kevin, you can see his confidence grow. He just needs to keep at it to reach his full potential. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Outside Gordon. Floats one. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love at field.
Holiday, and Davis sends it back. And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of two halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Drew. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
The first free throw is good.
And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans really needed his contribution last season. He can score and distribute the basketball equally as well. An excellent all-around defender. Exactly what you want in a point guard, except that he just couldn't stay healthy.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And for Holiday, I love his effort. He works extremely hard. His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune. Let's hope this talented young man can turn it around and keep it turned around from a health standpoint.
Holiday against Lillard. Out to the right wing. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Aminu's got 6 points.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Outside Holiday. Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And Anthony Davis growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And that one falls for Davis. And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets, even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner, humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He's got 14 points and the 1 steal. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it. They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Portland was just fantastic at home last season. We expect that, though, of this team, Greg. 32-9. It was packed each game.
And Kevin, of that 32-win mark, how about that was the 4th best in the entire league? You don't win your division without winning at home, and Portland definitely took care of business.
Picking up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. Anthony Davis, number 1.
That is major productivity in the paint. I mean, they would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, guys, it's never easy to come by.
Especially not one with the arsenal of moves this fella has. He's mastered the art of low post offense, and no matter what look the defense throws at him, he typically has a counter.
Davis sets a screen. Holiday dishes to Evans. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Ed Davis.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pelicans have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, you know, we're far enough away from the 2013 draft where we can start to get a feel for just how strong it was. I mean, initial feeling was it was a weak draft, but there have been some gems coming out of it of late.
Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Portland. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And for the 2013 draft class, not sure if there are going to be a lot of all-stars from that class, but there are quite a bit of rotational players that are effective.
And Kevin, listen, there's still a chance to see a couple of all-stars emerge from the class, as there are some elite talents that just need time to grow. And overall, there weren't too many complete misses. Almost every lottery pick is a rotation player at this point.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Anthony Davis. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Lillard against Holiday. Puts it up from 12. Holiday with the block, and he's able to get it back.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Asik with a screen on Lillard. Holiday attacking.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. Over the last month, getting it done. He's averaging 20 points, just over 2 steals, and 5 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And, you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Vonleh's checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Grab the pass to Vonleh. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's McCollum. He's got 14. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off the shot. Here's Plumlee. Offensive rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside Gordon. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. And he goes in for the dunk.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Lillard outside. Kicks to Plumlee. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
One shot.
A free throw off from Plumlee. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard with it. 24 points for him. Out to the right wing. McCollum with the ball. He's against Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at what McCollum's done. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. And the Pelicans also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pelicans trail by 8. A Holiday. He's got 5. Anderson outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday, no one around him. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kaman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grab dishes to Lillard. Kaman passes to Lillard. And there's the feed to Craig. Second shot opportunity. Asik pulls it in.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Here's Davis. The shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. McCollum, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
To the inside. And Davis sends it back. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Kaman against Anderson. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Kaman. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now just a 4-point Portland lead. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Lillard gets to Crabbe. To Vonleh. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Vonleh's got 9 points.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Here's Anderson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Before getting dinged up, Ryan Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw, no good. And getting back to Ryan Anderson, in 2012, he won the NBA's Most Improved Player Award. Then, in the summer of that year, he landed an enormous contract in a sign and trade.
Yeah, and that's the good Ryan Anderson. If he can stay healthy, he's a tremendous asset, and he isn't just a shooter. He can get it done on the backboard as well.
And he sinks the second. Trailblazers leading by 5. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Six on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 17.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And Cole kicks to Pondexter. There's the pass to Anderson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 3rd in scoring, 4th in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
You know, to do what he does, you have to have that scorer's mentality. I mean, he knows he's the go-to guy, and everybody else knows it too.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Anderson. 15 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Shot, high post. And again, it's Portland converted. Pelicans trail by 7. Anderson, a screen on Lillard. And Cole kicks to Anderson. Allen dishes to Cole. There's the pick. Fires the 3. That's good from Allen on the assist from Cole. Cole's got 5 assists tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Kaman. Rebounded by Ajinça.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Feeds it to Pondexter. Dishes to Ajinça. Pass to Allen. New Orleans moving it around. Anderson a screen on King. And Cole kicks to Anderson. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Evans is checked in.
Substitution for the Pelicans. Tyreke Evans.
Shot clock at 2. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Cole.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Lillard outside. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Shot from the top of the key. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lillard's got 26.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Evans left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. .34 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard outside. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. To tie. Lillard with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Lillard. It's Evans on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Evans outside. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his third rebound tonight. Lillard. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Portland leading. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Davis is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And now it's Evans running. He can go all the way. That evens the score. Evans has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pelicans. And for Portland, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Davis, the pass to Plumlee, and Lillard kicks to Davis. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Evans dishes to Holiday. Right side Davis. To take the lead. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
One shot, gentlemen.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. A floater. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
The dish to Gordon. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Pelicans leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Plumlee with the screen. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. McCollum's got 21 in the game. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday dishes to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Davis, the pass to Asik. That's good. Asik's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. And guys, for most of his career, Asik has been going back and forth as a starting center. Only started 2 games his first 2 years with the Bulls. Signed an offer sheet with the Rockets and started 82 games for them in his 3rd season.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
McCollum kicks to Plumlee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, going back to Asik, he lost his starting job to Dwight Howard in his 4th season when he was in Houston. So he didn't want to come back and have his career labeled as a guy coming off the bench. So, Greg, he reportedly asked to be traded, and that's what he got.
Well, and you know what? The Rockets shipped him off to the Pelicans in exchange for a protected first-round pick, and he became a starter again. Moral of the story, don't put Omer on the bench. He won't like it.
That's good from Plumlee. And so he hits both.
Looking at the game for Plumlee, he's got 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And so here is New Orleans. 3-point lead. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Screen by Asik. And the wide open shot from Evans. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lillard with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Holiday against Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Here's Aminu. Evans with some nice D.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
He kicks to Holiday. Outside Gordon. Davis against Davis. Unloads from 13. And Davis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Lillard kicks to McCullough to tie it up. Portland no good that time either.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
On the wing, Evans. This one for 3. Evans can't get that one to fall. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Lillard with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Lillard attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Shoots from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Plumlee with a screen on Holiday. Lillard attacking, and Davis sends it back.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
That's good from Plumlee. Plumlee hits them both. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Davis sets a screen. Holiday dishes to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Back to Holiday. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Gordon against Lillard. Gordon the pass to Davis. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamen's checked in. Davis with it. Picked up by Davis. McCollum kicks to Kaman. They get the rebound. Here's Davis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Check out the game for Evan. He's got 16 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Tyreke Evans. Trailblazers trail by 6. Now here's McCollum. Here's Davis, and he slams it one-handed.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Evans. Drains it from beyond the arc. Evans has got 12 points in just the second half.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Lillard up top, guarded by Holiday. And he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for Lillard.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Evans up top. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard outside. And that one is hammered home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist in this one.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Lillard. And Davis sends it back. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Evans leading the charge.
And here in the fourth, he's carrying this team right now. 5 of 7 from the field.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And so it's New Orleans with it. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game scorer, was down to 13 a game last season.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon.
How about this? 23 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Damian Lillard. And here's Holiday. There's the screen. Pass to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 5 assists in the game.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Davis. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Lillard attacking. He feeds it to Kaman. And Ashik sends it back. Wow!
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Davis sets a screen. Steps back and fires. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers trail by 11. And Lillard kicks to McCullough. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Kaman, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting from Portland, Chris Kaman. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Gordon. Davis sets a screen. Gordon dishes to Evans.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And the second free throw, good. Lillard with it. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Davis sets a screen, and Lillard kicks to Aminu. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ashik's got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Gordon. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Shoots off the step back. Here's Kaman, and Ashik sends it back. Wow! Evans kicks to Holiday. There's the feed to Davis. Holiday, the pass to Davis. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Davis. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New Orleans.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And after losing the first of this 4-game season series, they've gotten their revenge tonight, evening things up 1-1 with 2 games left to play against the Trailblazers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Anthony Davis. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And it's Gordon missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations, Anthony. You're so composed, but this has got to be a great win for this team and something to be excited about.
It is exciting. It was a big win for us. That was a big win, especially we were down early in the first half. We came out with a lot of energy in the second half and fought back and got the win.
It took some toughness, but you did it. Anthony, thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. Right out of the gates, he came out strong, making his first 3 shots and helping establish some offensive rhythm.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
The one thing you know about Davis is that he's always going to play with an insane amount of energy. It's always full speed ahead with him, and we saw that tonight. Offensively, he plays as well as anyone.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.